Today we're going to talk about getting started on classical cross-country skiing. Classical is what most people imagine cross-country skiing is, and it's very similar to walking. So it's transferring your weight from one ski to the other ski completely while taking a short step but allowing the ski to glide. And we'll show you that in just a second. So we've got our skis on. The first thing we're going to talk about is how to turn around. So to turn, we want to pretend the skis are the hands of a clock and they're just going to pivot around the tail, the back part of the ski, taking really small steps. We want to keep our head up, and you can turn in either direction. Once you've perfected turning with small steps, we're going to walk over to the track. And it's always easier to start with your skis in the track because that keeps your skis going straight. We're going to start just taking really small steps for transferring our weight from one ski to the other. Once you feel comfortable taking small steps, we're going to try to put the ski down so that it glides just a little bit, but we're still stepping completely from one ski to the other ski. So once you've got comfortable with taking very short glides on each ski, we want to get a good body position. So we want to relax a little bit with our ankles flexed forward, our knees flexed slightly, and our shoulders just rounded. It's like I took in a big deep breath and then just exhaled and relaxed. And we're going to call that the ready position, and that's a good place to start all the time when we're skiing. Till now we've talked about skiing just with our skis, but we all want to use poles. Poles help contribute about 30% of forward power. So it's a good idea. The poles are there to push us along. They are not there to help us balance. So to put a pole on, it's got a round strap. Our hand comes up through the strap from the bottom. We make an O out of our thumb and our forefinger and put it over the top of the strap. That lets us hold the strap and the handle, but it means we don't have to hold the pole particularly hard. We can actually let it go, and to do that the strap has to be quite tight. So the strap comes out of the handle just where the web between my thumb and my forefinger is. So I have the strap tighten up for that. Put them both on, and when I plant the pole plants with the basket behind the handle, and my hand just moves straight back. So it's like this. When we get to an uphill, the technique doesn't have to change at all. We still want to be standing on our front foot. So we want to step forward onto our front foot. We might have to stand up a little bit more to help us stay in balance, but we're still taking gliding steps up the hill. So if you're skiing in the track and it gets too steep, you can step out of the track. The rhythm stays the same, but we put our skis out at an angle. We're still transferring our weight completely from one ski to the other. We're rocking a bit side to side, and we're still standing up. If we stand up, it keeps our weight on the center of the ski, which gives us grip. So when we're comfortable gliding on our ski, we might get to the stage where we're going a little bit too fast. We just want to glide with our weight on both skis. So it's good to be in that ready position. Remember, that was taking that big breath and allowing everything to relax. Then we can just stand on both skis. So it looks like this. So if we're coming down a gentle downhill, it's important we be in a ready position. Our ankles flexed, our knees flexed, and our shoulders rounded, but I'm still standing quite upright. So once again, it's as if you took a big breath and let it out, and you just relax there. So it looks like this. So if we're gliding downhill and we want to slow down, we have to move our weight to one ski, pick up the other ski, turn it, and put it down outside the track. So it's a good idea to practice that standing still at first. Then when you're moving, it looks like this. And we have to put weight on the ski that's out of the track, and we do that by bending the knee and ankle of the leg that's outside the track. If the hill's a little steeper or longer and you don't feel confident staying in the track and doing a half snowplow, you can step out of the track and then do a full snowplow. I'm in my ready position with my ankles and knees flexed and my shoulders slightly rounded. I'm going to sink down a little bit, rise up, make my skis into a piece of pizza, and then sink down again to stop. So it looks like this. So when you're out skiing, you might feel a bit unsteady, that you're going to fall down. And if you really feel you're out of control, it is best to fall down with some control. Try to hang on to your poles, collapse sideways onto your backside, and don't put your hand down. So like this. In order to get up, I want to untangle my skis, get them across the slope if there is any. I crawl forward towards the tip of my ski so that I'm on my knee, and then stand up. If I'm forward in front of my binding, the ski doesn't move, so it is much easier to get up. Another way to do that would be to roll on your back, grab the tips of your skis, roll over sideways, and then stand up.